to this button. Make everybody jump. Give everybody a jump scare. You know the score, Jen. You know the score. Does it? Oh no. I haven't done anything else, have I? As in... Sounds like I'm down a tunnel. Hi Stan, how are you doing? Do I sound like a... Does my audio sound funny as well? I've got that plugged in, haven't I? Yes. I did just restart the computer. Just my normal accent. You're probably right there actually, Andrew. I'm not actually monitoring myself, so I don't know if... I don't even know how to monitor myself. Can I hear myself in here? Hello. No, I can't hear. The audio's a bit thin. Hello. I don't know. Sounds like me, to be honest. The sound is a long way. I haven't touched anything since last week. I don't think. I didn't turn it down, I don't think. Properties, filters. It sounds a bit tinny. Hi Serge, how are you doing? It's not awful. Is it vastly different to normal? Obviously. Right, so if I... Right, I've turned off all the filters on, so it'll sound like garbage now. Very low sound. Fixed. First time stream from the bottom of the well. So, sounds perfect now. I haven't got any filters on anymore, Jen. It should sound awful. It should pick up everything now. Sounds okay now. Right, let me know what... So if I put on gain, does that increase? Jen, you're on Twitch, so you can like do real-time updates for me. Not having to wait on the 30 seconds for YouTube. That's a bit louder. Too loud or? Still sounds good. Right, I'm going to turn on the limiter. So I've got the limiter on now. Is that? It probably hasn't done much, to be honest. Sounds the same. Okay, well I haven't actually shouted, so it shouldn't really cause any. But got the compressor on now. So I think in theory that lifts when I'm quiet. The sound's better on YouTube. Weird. Still sounds alright. Okay, got 3-band equalizer. So this should change it. Should. Anybody that's watching the VOD later, apologies for the current technical glitch. We're just working through things. Still sounds alright. So it's maybe the compressor that's...
A sword day! A red day!
Weird, well it's right here. Right, well anyways, I've got one last filter to put back on, is noise suppression. So I'm gonna... When these things have decided to stop running. So I'm going to put on the noise suppression now, and this might be a case of when it kicks in. Never ending ads. There's always 3 minutes of them, Serge. Just go with it, all good. Right, anyways, I've turned on noise suppression, so this is probably the one that's killing it. Or doing something weird to it. Yeah, that ruined it. Okay. We shall turn off noise suppression and make do with the rest. Grand. Right, so it was the noise suppressor. Sounds great without the noise. Get it, that's fine. Something must have gone awry somewhere. Hi Paul, how are you doing? No worries. Oh, we are just getting through some technical difficulties. Hi Third Floor, how are you doing? Yeah, I think you must have jumped in whilst I was playing around with the noise cancelling. Right, so we have got over that. Catch up, Peter. Remember, YouTube is vastly far behind. Anyways, how is everybody now? Now that you can hear me, I wonder why it's turned itself off. Because the focus rate thing's still there. I haven't pulled anything out that I know of. But I will investigate. I'll just leave the noise removal on. Things you'll be able to hear the background the background noise now. Good evening, Simon, how are you? So how is everybody? Have you all had a good weekend? When did I last, was it Saturday I last streamed? Was it Saturday? Was it Saturday afternoon? I can't remember now. Or did I stream Sunday as well? Streamed quite a lot last week. Technology is always fun, Jen. Always fun. Keeps you on your toes. Is that updated? Yes, that is the correct number. So yes, we are still treading water to get to 10,000 followers on YouTube. Andrew, you'll have to get yourself a Twitch ID. Did I pick anything up in the Amazon sale? Was it in the? I don't know if it was in the sale. Oh yeah, I got a pair within the sale. I bought 2 pairs of trainers and a darts mat. So I can't show you, but down here, so I can because you can see the dartboard in the corner, beyond all the screen gubbins. So I now have a darts mat, which gives me the proper distance of where I should be standing, and it's also one with all the finishes written on them as well. So that was my investment from the, and it wasn't in the sale. I just decided I wanted to do it. Yeah, but anyway, right, kind of that, Andrew, is that Tuesday Night Edits is always going to be on YouTube, and Twitch. The extra streams, the random streams, which I decide to go live at the last minute or with an hour's notice or whatever, or basically random streams that are not Tuesday Night Edits, they will predominantly be only on Twitch because it's so easy just to set up. Hi, Andrew Craig. There is hundreds of Andrews. It's a bit like another stream. It's a bit like another stream I used to hang out in. There was hundreds of Andrews. Most entertaining at times. But welcome along, Andrew Craig. That sounds sounds too close to Andrew Gray. Well, I can understand that, Jen. There's a lot of Andrews in Scotland. The patron saint of Scotland is, of course, Andrew. St. Andrew. Well, Simon's another biblical name. I don't know where they got Andrew. Where did they get St. Andrew from? Was he in the Bible? I don't understand these things. Religion. He's Australian. Oh, big news, everybody. Especially the Americans over there. Peter, Is anybody else from America there in the minute? News for you Americans. There is an American living in the village now. They moved in yesterday. You were going to be called Guy. Whoa, what was I going to be called if I was a girl? I can't remember now. They did tell us. I can't remember now. And Mother will have forgotten by now as well. Losing them old. Watch out, local American. I know. The only American in the village. I know. An American living in this tiny little village. They get everywhere. It wasn't Mildred, no. Where do you get that idea from? Does Mildred go with grey? Dunno. It might have been something like Rebecca. I can't remember. They did tell us. Anyways, ended up as Andrew. And then the middle, obviously my middle name was because my mother's the last line of her family. She decided to give her maiden name to me, like, as my middle name. Random question about what's considered ICM. Pretty much anything, any movement of the camera whilst the shutter's open is what I would class as ICM. I would say it's the technical act of making the photograph is ICM. And if you do weird things, I mean, it'll be a case, you know, whether. I was going to say if the subject, no, because it'll be the movement of the camera. So I was thinking if you're photographing a train and it goes by, and you get the movement, that's the train moving, not the camera. So any movement of the camera. So yeah, so actually, you know, for me, a form of ICM is, say, you're photographing Formula One, and you're panning as the car goes past at high speed. And you even though it's a very fast shutter speed, you're still moving the camera. So awesome, third floor. In our Discord, are you posting it in there? Good afternoon, Don. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Your daughter's named after your first girlfriend, you say? Hey, Simon, shocking. You did well to survive that one. Good to see you, Don. How are you been? How are you? How have you been? You haven't had snow. I know Peter's digging himself out the snow. Now, you wouldn't have snow down in Tennessee. You might have had some storms recently. I keep on seeing all these storm chasers on the telly. I never watch telly. On the YouTube. So many. I mean, was it yesterday or the day before? Put on YouTube and there was like 5 in my recommended feed for storm chasing. And I was like, oh, Louisiana and other areas. No, I got Texas, I think they were in. I don't remember. My American geography is a bit pants. But obviously big news in America today with the old bridge collapse. That was pretty rough. Well, Simon, I wouldn't go anywhere near YouTube recently. Right. Hi, Becca, how are you doing? You're lurking because you're working. Nice. Well, lurk away, Becca, lurk away. Becca, while you're on, because you probably missed it earlier, an American has moved into the village. My village. My tiny village of like 60 people? It's a very small village anyway. There's an American moved in yesterday. Don't know whether to get the flags out or the pitchforks out. No, I met them today. Very well. I met her. He's from the UK. She's from America. Lovely people. Yeah, the YouTube. They're not even putting adverts in a break or where the creator specified a chapter. It's just like halfway through a sentence, let's throw in an advert. And you're like, and I was like, I've only played the video for like 20 seconds, and you're already chucking an advert at this. It's like, for God's sake. Maybe you know them. Yeah. Anybody from Philadelphia out there? Because that's where she's from. Yes, Peter, you're just living the complete romantic life, though. So that's why your wife is named after your first girlfriend, because you are the ultimate romantic. You are the dream. Anyway, what's everybody up to? Whilst we're yakking, am I on the right page? Yes, I am. Oh yeah, you are. Oh, you're done. You are, because you used to work for the government. After you lot over there had a go at TikTok by your house starting wanting to ban it. Now our lot are starting to complain about the Chinese. It's like, oh, for God's sake, leave us alone. A lifetime ago. Everything seems to be a lifetime ago now, Don. It's horrendous. He's horrendous. Third floor, if you're still there, I would still call that ICM. It could be more movement. I mean, there could be more movement, but you're photographing the girl on the bike, not the surroundings. But nice shot, nice. Right, so tonight I'll just minimise off of this stuff. Put this over here. Minimise that, and yes, I have Photoshop open. Yes, I have Lightroom open. So it's not too quick. Does the job beautifully. But I like mine blurry. Mostly shuffling. So when's the new video out then, Andrew? Oh, by the way, everybody that's on YouTube, that's in the Discord, go check out Andrew's new video. I haven't yet, I must admit, Andrew. I need to get round to it. And also Ray, who might drop in later on. You never know. His storm chasing videos as well. Go check them out. And if you're not on in the Discord, why not? Code and word. It might work for that. I would say so, Don. I would definitely say that. Because you're panning, so there's still movement. I mean, the way I started photographing doing ICM was I was panning, watching waves come in. So I was focused on the edge of the wave breaking, and then panning across with it, and it made everything smooth out. Lovely. Did you search? I watched the first one. I haven't got around to watching the rest, because I think he's got 4. Quite impressive skies. That is all I can say from what I saw. It was very nice. Right, so photos. Come on, Andy. Get some bloody work done. Yeah, I think he was on the point of releasing the 4th Surge. Cheaper than therapy. Actually, that reminds me, everybody, Peter, for the point of there, this week is night time in the tavern. So those of you who are Red Knights and have access to that information, because you need to be Red Knight to do. This Friday is our nighttime in the tavern, our monthly Zoom chat to catch up, shoot the shit, etc. Catch up with everybody, get all the goss, dish the, bit of clash, see what everybody's up to, call each other names, etc. Need more therapy. Well, Andrew, on Friday, if you're around if you're going to be there on Friday, Andrew, we need to find out what you need to. We need to know the crack from the photo show at the weekend. Obviously, the really crappy bit about, we'll not hit on that too much, but the really crappy bit that you lost your pocket, your Osmo pocket. Everybody, by the way, not your. But we want some gossip from the photo show. Yeah, it's a bit crap. Actually, while I remember, I think I've still membership gifting. I need to gift this month's memberships. I need a command for this. So right, if you're on YouTube and you've got membership gifting allowed, selected, you might be gifted a membership for a month. Because YouTube give me 3, 5, 10. Brain's not working today. 10 free gifts to give out every month. I give out 5 at the beginning of the month. So it's time for the next 5. So I'm going to do that and then see who gets them. See if anybody's Alien, Sergio, Stan, Vagabond, whoever that is. And Inda. There we are. Well done, everybody. Just let these run for a moment. Well, very well. See the advantages of having these things turned on. So yeah, Inda got one, so he might be around again for Friday if he's not working. Yeah, so you 5 who got them, you are more than welcome to, you'll be, if you check the community tab on YouTube or the membership tab on YouTube in my channel, then there'll be information how to get in there before Friday. Sometime before Friday. I'm always a bit slow. Now Extreme Elements are creating new things as well. Oh well, okay. Right, anyways. Images. Enough of this yakking. Cancel. Right, so let's just go with this. So if I had a good, no, I haven't had a go at these yet. Well, these are quite light. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Right, okay. Now I will go to the screen. So as you know, oh, that sounds heavy, Andrew. Exploring the human desire to create. think was it not just a case we did it because we like it? Very good. Right, so I think we might do... Yeah, what was I saying? Right, if you remember, last Monday I went across to Lindisfarne because it was sunny for the first time in months, and took a load of images, and I've been doing a little bit of work to some of them. So I have this view of Lindisfarne. Did I take a normal shot of this? Maybe it's not. Maybe he did it with with the phone. Did I get I did get a straight shot. So it's basically this scene, the castle, and then the old pier. We've got the old vertical timbers, the remnants of those. So obviously I did them with ICM, so we're going to look at those. Looks more like Utah. Well, yeah. Maybe. So, because I've never shot this with ICM from this exact position, so I thought we'd have a go at this, challenge ourselves. Because everything's a bloody challenge at the minute. It's like if you're in the Discord and you saw the two images that I posted last night, that I like, I don't know where you maybe noticed the last few weeks or any other random streams I've been working on. I've been struggling. I've not liked a lot of the images I've been making recently. Probably most of the year so far. Everything seems to have been a struggle, and so I kind of need to get to the point where I start making some better bloody images, seeing as I have some to actually have to make. Basic treatment. You know, starting to gonna be under pressure to perform for this gallery, which officially you don't know about yet, by the way. That announcement will be properly in May. But obviously you all know about it, you just don't know what it is. But yes, I've got... I mean, I'll like I said, was it last week? Or one of the random streams since last week, went through and picked out a load of images to put in a folder. And yeah, it was a struggle. Like 2 and a bit years, and it's like this last 2 and a bit years have been a poor time. So let's hope the editing gets better. Come on. The thing is, everything's a challenge now, Jen. Everything's a challenge. Don't want that. I don't want the as shot colours. There's a little bit of yellow. And we're getting to the point where the old Lightroom me clean my sensor. Never, Andrew. Never. No, of course not. But yeah, I haven't cleaned my sensor since I got this camera. Was that nearly 3 years ago now? Because it was March when I got it. I think I might have had this camera 3 years now. So yeah, what is it to? What is it? Must be three. Yeah, I haven't cleaned the sensor yet. And actually, when I got it, it wasn't even clean. One criticism of MVP, where I got the camera, I was like, you could have at least cleaned the sensor before you send it. Like, given the camera a proper service, not just wipe it on the outside. It's like the lens that I got the other month, spotless, brilliant. The bloody camera could have done with its sensor properly cleaned. Right, so what am I going to do with this? I don't even know if I'm going to like this, but we are still at the very much start of this. Do I want to lighten this a bit more? A little bit. We'll go with that. One thing I did try with the edit of those two images that I put on Discord yesterday is I used the AI masking, and where you click the thing and it's to select the sky, and even my ICM stuff, it selected the sky pretty much perfectly. I was most impressed, so I might start trusting the AI a little bit more. I mean, it took ages to render it. I went away and made a cuppa and did something else, and then remembered I was halfway through editing images before coming back to the screen. So. Right, so we'll chuck these into Photoshop. See what we get. I'll go back to me whilst this is doing that. I was going to say I can do with a shake, but not one I've got. Oh, Jen, you'll laugh, by the way. Saw my nephew at the weekend, and you said the other day that, not the other day, weeks ago when he first showed up in chat, that you were ready to ban him. Well, most amusingly, he's got banned from YouTube. Quite funny. Right, go on. So I'm hoping some of this data will be good and will mix well. Come on, computer, you can do it. One more to go. We are there. Fantastic. Right, so if I go back to that, it's all finally loaded in. So I'm just wondering if then again that looked quite nice. The usual thing of how will it look? I go to, we're going to multiply to line them up anyway. They've all gone very quiet. Is everybody working or something? Right, that's a good location for that. So if we bring this one down here a bit, oh, it's going to be a nightmare to deal with that. Okay, because a lot of these are near the top of the image. Going to have to do some creative masking, I think. Like so, and that one on the top of there, like that. So I'm having these ones here, where you've got these little dark areas, good for a bit of contrast. So the only thing is now we've got all these bloody boxes to get shot of. So we need to do some very tactical blending, or remove, just flat out remove some layers. We can probably get rid of that one straight away. Well, it's not going to be doing much. That's one of the wider ones, so we probably want to get rid of. What I would like to get rid of is this softer one here, and it's part of. No, it's not part of that one. Which one is it part of? That one. So we can mask out some of this layer to get rid of this double up kind of thing. And actually utilise that, because the sun, it does shine from the right hand side there, so we can use that by lightening the right hand side, sorry. The right hand side, and to do that, so that's dealt with that. This one, we can just give that a bit of masking on there. Wrong way round, Andy. There. What to do with this one? We'll come back to that one. Yeah, quite like that there. Could maybe drop the opacity a bit. Just a touch. And then this is the one that's providing some detail. So it's this layer we need to deal with, because we want to give some we use some of that darkness, but we want to get rid of these edges. That's the wrong layer, Andy. That's the one that you want. Wondering why it wasn't doing it there. You are all very quiet tonight. Yeah, a little bit off there, just to lighten this, because there seemed to be like a bit of a dark spot there. Okay, so is it worth anything bringing any of this back for? Please disturb me. Nothing earnest. Good evening, Simon. How are you? Oh no, Serge. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear about that. It's horrible to lose one of the family. Give the others a bigger cuddle, Serge. That's what the answer is. Do I want any of this layer? Nah. We'll leave it. Good to hear, Simon. Good to hear. You're already disturbed, Andrew. That's not good. Right. It's okay. Let's square this off then. Now, I'm not expecting miracles from this image because it's a very centric, subject. There's other bits there which I tend not to deal with. So it is a bit of a different kind of thing. Pushing me out of my comfort zone, even though it's a castle. It's making me think differently, and that's sometimes a good thing, sometimes not. So, right, what do I need to do to make this better? Stand up. Andrew, don't spoil it. Spoilers. Time we made that word expensive again. Only joking. Maybe. Curves. Let's quite nice. Let's forget about changing the colours there. Hue saturation. Go red. Trying to give the game away. Well, actually, Andrew, what I'm trying to do is to in some ways, avoid the some of those more intense colours, because I've got to print them on a matte paper, and reds and matte paper don't work well. Well, to be honest, most of my images on red paper, matte paper, don't really work well. So I'm kind of trying to go quite airy and quite natural colours. So we'll see how that transpires, or not, as the case may be. I feel like I need a little bit of warmth here. But we'll stick it in analog now and just see what some of the options might be. I don't want to go too deep and to find out that they're rubbish. Oh, and Jen, if you're there, acknowledge me, because I don't know if you've seen this, but people, did you know they've updated Camera Hub again to make the prompter even better? It's another update, yes. So it's probably got to about the point where they should have released it at. So they can, from now on, I would say is a proper, should be proper updates. This is just getting it to the point where it should have been at the start. So you can now turn the prompter off. There's now a button in, or there's now a switch in the camera hub software. Yes, I haven't done that for a while now, Jen. And having said that, sometimes when I put it to sleep and I came back and it's not there, or it makes the rest of everything else flicker. But yes, you can turn it off. There's now a switch in the in thingy. You can turn it off. What else have they added? They've added a crosshair, which you can put where your camera lens is. So you can position your like the crosshair. So I always know now where the center of this, you know, where the camera is, the camera lens is. Like you see, it's now got to the point where, you know, this is where it should have been at release. I think there's other things as well, but those were the main two things. The only two things I kind of cared about, really. But I wasn't sure if you knew about that yet. Right, so let's have a look at this one. I'll use this one, the image. I was going to say, is this blurry or is it meant to be? But yeah, fixing a crosshair. So I've got one slapped right in the middle of the two chats, so I always know where to look. Right. I must admit, I've never used the like built-in Twitch chat. I just use it as a display and then bring the two chat windows across. So I don't know if you've been using the built-in chat thing. This looks like something out of Star Wars. Looks like Geonosis. That little bit of line there is quite interesting. Yeah, I mean, for me, that's it's you can either just use the chat from OBS or whatever you use, and drag that across, and then, or I'll like pop out the chat from the YouTube live stream page, and pop out the chat from the Twitch mod page. Let me go back to that. That makes it better. Right. Finally, some creativity around here. It's been a while. Shock horror, everybody. Write it in your diaries. Andy's feeling creative. For the first time in months. Months and months and months. I want that to be lower. Yeah, I still haven't used it to its full, anywhere near its full, not capacity. What I could really use it for. Because I'm too lazy to make videos. But one thing that I was going to do. By the way, sorry I never got around to making last week's Wednesday waffle. I watched a video from Rick Bebbington at the weekend. I know all on about YouTube and the photography channels on YouTube and all that guff, and how some people are scaling back or leaving and refining their offerings and stuff like that, and how the algorithm is a struggle, etc., etc. So I was going to do a little, well, not really a response to that, but my own take on that. So I was going to do that, but I never got around to it. As usual, I never got around to it. I'm actually quite liking this. First effort as well tonight. My word. Might have time for a second one tonight. What time is it? 8:30. Maybe it's not. Might just do 10 versions of this. Yeah, well, I think that's one of the issues, Andrew. Yeah, but that's what I've, not being harsh or anything, but I mean, Nigel's strength was the series of videos he did on Liskentire from this time last year or whatever it was. Was it March last? Yeah, it was March last year, wasn't it? Or the end of February last year. It was like great series, loads of effort gone into it. That's his strength. And it's really, it's very much a case of his other stuff where he's talking about Lightroom. Some of it was quite helpful. And if you were at a certain level, then, a lot of it would be quite helpful, but, you are just rehashing things and going over the same thing every single week. You get back in the middle. Says me, who comes here and streams the same thing every week. Nigel Danson, he's scaling back his YouTube. He's no longer going to be doing weekly YouTubes. Right, quite like that. Now the next thing is to do is try to fill in. Or do I just leave that blank? I do not knock that back. Bring it up. Knock it back. That's really quite nice. I always thought he did a good job. He's not everybody's cup of tea, but I always thought he did a good job of the stuff he was doing. But yeah, I was thinking about doing not really a follow-up, but my own thoughts on that, and like my own experience using streaming rather than storytelling videos. What, and I haven't, Paul? Actually quite like that. I might try to pull something out of this corner. Maybe mirror some of this over here and blend it in. Well, I think that's almost the point. I think, Paul, it's not really all about the money. It's satiating the algorithm. So, like, one of the things Rick Bevington was on about is like it's all the sensationalist. The sensationalist titles and clickbaity stuff, and they don't tell you what you've joined the video for to get that bit of knowledge until like near the end, so you've got to watch the entire thing. That's the way the algorithm's built, and that's where why everybody then suffers, because to get the clicks and to get the view, the watch time and all that, you've got to do that. And there's only a few out there that just do the whole storytelling bit. You know, like, and don't care about the algorithm. Like somebody like Ben Horn. I'm sure he doesn't really care about the algorithm. He just goes out, does his stuff brilliantly. You know, he makes a point of saying, like, there's no ads. I mean, YouTube probably force ads on him by now. And he, you know, just goes out, does his thing. And you know, I'm sure he does well out of it. But when it comes down to it, I don't see any landscape photography in my YouTube feed ever, hardly. I saw the one about Nigel kind of scaling back, and I saw Tom Heaton's video about his 10 years on YouTube. So I seem to be seeing commentary on photography rather than photography vlogs. I don't know. My suggested user feed is a mess at the minute. I'm having to go through and go, not interested, not, because it's just random. There's loads of random stuff. It's like watching bloody TikTok. Right, apply, yes. Quite like this as a basis of an image. Very weird, Jen. Are you renewing your vows by any chance? I haven't seen any of the Mongolia trip videos. I think that's what I mean. I think I've been suggested ones where he's commenting on something, or people are commenting on stuff. Right, I'm gonna Control J this. Edit. What's it called? Transform, flip horizontal. Is that wunderbar? And we will go and multiply that, and then we'll move this away here. And basically, I just want to take this corner out. Normal. So if we get to about there, if we drop the opacity so I can see what I'm doing, and I can probably edit, transform. If we go free transform now. Mask on here, and we want to invert it, and we want paintbrush, and then we'll just paint in to reveal this blank corner because we like white space. I've got opacity at 100. There we are. So we just painted in that little bit corner to give it a bit of balance. I can't say I was on YouTube before it got monetized. I think it was always monetized when I was paying attention to it. Always full of ads. I think I'd kind of joined YouTube around about the time of the ad apocalypse, where the ad revenue fell off a cliff when something happened. I can't remember what it was, but it made all the advertisers scared, and then it's all just everything. You know, the money just fell apart and disappeared. Yeah, I'm happier with this one, Paul, than any other image for a while. So I'm no doubt about to screw it up. But we shall see. Actually, I wonder if can I move this across a bit more? Yeah, about there. About there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, damn copyrighted stuff. Right, so what do I do with this now? I mean, to be honest, this is only the first option. So what we should really do is go back in and see what else is what else the presets are offering. Because we never knew. There's presets on here as well. Yes, presets are there. I'm sure those of you that need them have already got them. Yeah. Oh, I mean, definitely. There's definitely something to say for them. You know, just doing it for fun or for creativity reasons. If you're on Twitch, we'll see you in 3 minutes. Right, so all our presets. Let's have a look. Yeah, definitely with funny music. Has to be done. Has to be done. I think I would love the ability to go back through all my streams and pick out some funny bits for like a compilation. But I think that ship may well have sailed by now. Maybe it's a little bit too much work to do. Ooh. To be able to. Oh. I might need new pants. Combinations are. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Twitch is quite well cut out for it now. Because you can. You can make clips within seconds of something happening. But I don't even know what episode it was where I tweaked my leg and went jumping around all over the around the room, and much to Peter's delight, killing himself laughing because I was in pain. Do quite like that, you know. Because that would be quite a good clip now. But like Twitch, you can do it in seconds, and anybody can do it. So it wouldn't rely on just me to go click a clip button to start it away. Right, so Andy, what to do? That is there, and that is, if I bring that over, do we like a lopsided image? That drink is green. I'm potentially starting on a bit of a health kick. And also they were on offer. So this is, I don't know whether you have it over there, but the Innocent brand. It's supposedly only, only natural ingredients, but I bet there's like loads of other. Might say that, but it's so yeah. This has got apple, pear, cucumber, matcha, whatever that is, and vitamins. So yeah, health kick. It's kind of needed. Yeah, it does taste quite nice. I nearly tried a different one today because they're on offer at the minute. Instead of being stupidly expensive, they're only mildly expensive. But I wussed out and decided just to get this one because I had it the other day. Right, if I just do that. What do we think of our lopsided image, everybody? Or we could just crop it like that. Green tea, okay. Yeah, because I was like, right, have this now and again, and also at my age, it's about time I took some vitamins to not bulk myself up, I'm already bulky enough, but to supplement the levels, because I eat shit. That's what I was meaning. Right, Andy. I know. I'll not drink too much. But then again, I eat a load of sugar. The body's used to. The body is overdosed on sugar. I'm a Kit Kat away from diabetes. Don't worry about it. Right, Andy. If we bring this over here. Balances that. Like, why like this? Second exposure. If I make this smaller, what's that do? I do quite like that. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just need more multivitamin things. So I was looking at all the bottles of stuff you get on Amazon. But yeah, I basically need some better stuff in my body that I can do without having to exercise though. More than what I already do. I already walk about 5 miles a day. I don't want to do more. What's that, Jen? Your commencement ceremony. Is that like your qualification thing? Yeah. Oh, I mean, I was going to say I do enjoy walking. I kind of have to when you've got a Labrador. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. Hurrah! Potentially 2 decent images in one day. Right, any other potentials in this here? Because it's all going so well, I feel like I should stream tomorrow as well, but I'm going to the bloody dentist in the morning. Yeah, your graduation, that's the word I was looking for. I've got to go to the dentist in the morning for a filling, thankfully not an extraction again. Two reasonable ones as well, Jen. So I do, but if I'm on a bit of a run, I think they're making those 2 images yesterday off stream. I think maybe we've turned a corner. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, that's all.
last year of his 50s. Well, you've just given the game away there, Jen. Right, apply. Quite like that. In a subtle kind of way. Cheeky is Jen's husband. Okay, so we have that. Do like that. Do I need to do any alterations? Do we take some colour over here? Probably do. Well, anyways, you can tell him he doesn't look his age. It's like the new people that have moved in along the road into the village. I was like, no idea how old they are. One of them people you just can't quite tell. Invert. That's what I want to do. Invert that, and I'm just going to paint in this to keep the colour down. It's going to make very little difference, but it's going to satisfy me. 100%, make that 100%. It's just taking some of that little bit, a hint of green in it, greeny yellow in the sky. Brilliant. Brilliant. I think we've all lied about our age at some stage in our lives. I remember going to the pictures, like, oh, how old am I? When was I born? 76. It's like in like 87, 88. So I'd have been 11, 12. So I was like going to the pictures and getting into the films that I shouldn't have been getting into, and my mates that I was going with, they weren't getting in. So I was like, yeah, of course I'm that old, because I looked it. But they were still weedy little shits. God damn it, why do I all of a sudden hate this? No, don't do this to me. Let's call her up a 2.5 gig. Edit, transform. Free transform. Because I'm an idiot and won't bloody stop. Because I'm an idiot. I'm going to be happy until I've wrecked something. Behave, Andy. Right, get rid of that one. And do I just get rid of those puppies? 2.3, okay. So we have this version. Do I now not like this one? So you're doing these two. There's potential of doing something weird and wonderful with it. At some stage. Maybe not tonight though. So I think we could probably do with some kind of adjustment layer here. Alright, don't do anything. Okay, we'll not do anything with that then. Right, okay. Welcome back, Peter. Right, okay, so we've got that. I'm just, because I can't be bothered. I'm going, hold on a minute. I might return to the, no I'm not. I'm going to bin the construction and just save this. I can't be bothered. You're 40 minus 24, Peter. You know what I mean? Plus. Saved it. Right, okay. Knock that one off and knock that one off. And flatten. Where's the flatten button? There it is. Well, let's see. There's 2. Save. Okay. Right. Lightroom, that's where we're going. 3 stars for that one. 3 stars for that one. It's not even 9 o'clock yet and we're nearly done. Sharp loud of the night. And until I see it here and then I hate it. Now, what am I going to do for this? What touch of brilliance can we do to make it better? A little bit of green there. Right, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to attempt the masking thing and try to see if it'll carry on and do a good job and select the sky. We shall see if it does or not. Well, that's kind of what, well, yeah, that's kind of what I was aiming at, Peter. Right, so that's the sky. Looks like it's been masked quite well. If I do that, it should make it. Yeah, it's done a decent job. 2 days in a row, it's done a decent job. Well done, Adobe. You might be getting closer to the value of the subscription, but only closer. You robbing bastards. What was I going to do? Colour wise, yeah. Give that a little bit more colour. Saturation, don't need saturation. What was the other thing I did to it? Was that me that made that noise? The contrast. No. That was maybe the. Yeah, it was probably under that. Drop that now. A little bit underneath. So what I'm actually going to do is new mask. I'm going to drop a little linear gradient mask just in from the top, just to give this area a little bit more colour. So just in from about there. Lovely. Just drop that in and give that a little bit of red. It's got a little bit more expression in the sky, like so, looking better, and to do anything in the foreground. So this is gets to the point where I start wishing I was a painter. Start refining far too much. Radiant. Because I mean, these are very orange. They're not really that orange in reality. So, do I alter the colour? Thank you, Stan. Yeah, I think just changing the colour in the foreground just helps a little bit. I think that aids things significantly. I do believe, and I think there's enough up here. There's a bit of darkness in that corner there, so that's fine. To be honest, we might do a bit of that. Not too much. Like so. Is that nice? Maybe. Right, anyways. We crop this one, and we need it to be 3x2. That's trimmed off quite a bit. We'll make it about there then. We'll have it nice and central. I quite like that, you know. As we're nearly at the end of the month, and it's nearly Patreon time, like membership time, and wallpapers, obviously. We need a potential 16 by 9 crop for the wallpapers this month. So you may get this one. Yet to be decided. Right, so I don't think this one's going to work as a square crop. But let's just check. I might put it on Instagram anyway. Does that work there? I think probably works. It probably works better like that. I think with the square crop, I think I'll maybe lighten the foreground even more. Just for giggles. We want a linear coming up from there, and we want to boost the Why is it change the colour? Why change colour? Don't want it to change colour. Lightroom, you're a pain in the backside. Right, let's make it very yellow, I guess. Well, that's frustrating. Unless for this one, if I... That was that area, wasn't it? If I remove that mask, if I change the colour for this one, because it's several things together, isn't it? And it's still pretty bad. It's making it go red. Yeah, well, another reason why square crop doesn't quite work. If I go to dehaze, it's still got that pinkish tinge to it, which I don't like. Don't like it. Why does it do that? Why does it do it? No, we'll leave it kind of like that then. It's not the desired crop anyway. We don't care too much. Right, so this one I think ended up being the better of the two. Although the tweaking in Lightroom of the other one I think has done wonders. This one might be just better out of the gate, so we shall see if this crops down nicer. I mean, obviously it'd be really nice if this was all blank in here for added annoyance to the viewer. Peter knows what I'm on about. Do love a bit of imbalance in an image. Might have something to do with the state of mind. Right, so this one, I think this one might work. Actually, do I need to do any editing first? Do I need to do any tweaking? No. Brighten that up a bit. A little bit. We'll leave it like that, I think. Right, Andy, leave alone. Let's just crop it and go. So I think 5x4 crop is going to work nicely. I need to create a new virtual copy, don't I? So 5x4, I think will work quite nice. Let's imbalance it to stress people out. Because I'm an arsehole that way. So that works quite nicely. Another one. This one might actually work vertically in this orientation as well. No, we thought we'd do that. So end it just with that post just off screen. Kind of, yeah, I think it might just about work. As a square crop, maybe there's a couple here. So 1 by 1, you like staying tight like that would be 1. Come out to the full depth. So you probably got something like Castle Central. To be honest, you could maybe rotoscope this out. What? Rotoscope? Not crop it out. Get rid of it. Generative fill or something out. Or you could do a crop like so. Like that. I think that kind of works as well. Quite nicely. So if I do that. So yeah, thingy. Post crop vignette. Duh, I don't think it's really needed. Like so. So I think that's alright. Turn out nice. Would this work as a... Yeah, I don't think this is going to work as a 16 by 9 unless I went very tight in. Like over here. Really tight crop like so. That's very tight. I'd like that to be a bit more. Well, maybe it works a bit like that. Because if you're using it on your desktop, then you can have your icons down there anyway. I think that kind of works. Does that work? Yeah, it worked well enough. Right, quite enjoyed that. Turned out nice. Thankfully. Finally. Lovely. Yep, quite like that. Well on here, Andrew, yeah. But this is your desktop version, so you on your desktop you're going to have all your desktop icons down here to block it out. Yeah, so I wouldn't, as a print, this would never be printed like this. So print wise it would be probably like this version, 3x2 or 5x4. Be one of those two versions. So really I'm thinking in multiple purposes. As an Instagram shot, so I would probably post that on Instagram and it wouldn't have it unless you're special. So whenever I crop, I think of purpose rather than what it looks. Well, I do. Obviously, I care what it looks like, but each crop has a purpose. So if it's 3x2 or 5x4, I'm thinking printing, selling. If I'm thinking 16x9, I'm thinking about you guys and giving them out as wallpapers, if you're a member of the Red Knights. Join via Patreon if you want. Link is there. Why did it do it twice? Oh well, anyways. And then like square crops or maybe it's vertical 5x4s, then I'm thinking Instagram. Because I'm not going to put something that's 3x2 or 16x9 on Instagram unless it's a special occasion and it's called for. So there you go. There is theory in here. It might not be the right theory, but there's a theory in here. These kind of things. It's about it's like video, and it's like if you can reuse content. So you've spent all that time streaming for an hour and a half, or making a video that's 10 minutes long. If you can get 3 60-second clips for a short or a TikTok or an Instagram reel out of that, it's like that. So it's like if I've edited an image and I'm quite happy with it, if I can get a wallpaper out of it, a print out of it, and an Instagram post out of it, brilliant. And to be honest, this stream has gone quite well, so there might even be a sped up edit made out of, and this final version comes out of it. I don't know yet. We'll see what the week brings, because it obviously takes a little while to put these things together. AI hasn't quite got there yet. So, right. Thank you all so very much for watching this evening. Yeah, the drought has been worrying, Jen. I have to admit, the drought has been worrying to the point of questioning. Well, I've always questioned my own ability, but when there's people out there that believe in you to the point where they're basically backing you with money and stuff, then I've all confidence just drains away completely, and I look at every single thing I've ever made and just hate it. So it's nice this has turned out well. So it'd be nice if I could just plash a couple of presets on every single image and they end up like that. I'd be more than happy. I'll be pumping out images multiple times a day, but yeah, it seems to, when you say it comes in waves, Jen. My beach has been quite dry for probably most of this year. I don't know, Andrew. It's a mythological thing. It's yeah. It's not often appears, that's for certain. It doesn't appear very often at all. But sometimes you just gotta say balls to it and just do something out of it, just for the hell of it. So anyways, thank you all very, very much for watching. Have we got many people watching on Twitch? Is there enough that warrants searching for somewhere to push too. Stream is up to date. I haven't got Twitch loaded up. Add block post, please go away. Stands there. Becca's lurking. I haven't got. If I got Discord up, if I go to Maples, who's streaming in the me? Lots of people just playing games. Call yourselves photographers and you're just playing games. Photo streams. Not been updated. Fair enough. Okay. Let's just forget that idea. We will just end. We'll be naughty and not raid anybody on Twitch. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a lovely rest of your week. Remember, if you are a Red Knight, so that means whether you are a YouTube member, a Patreon supporter, or a Twitch subscriber that's linked, has that Discord link to it, you will have the ability to join our Zoom chat nighttime in the tavern on Friday. So it'll be lovely to see you then if you're available and part of all that. So notifications will go out before Friday. So keep an eye on your whether your emails or Discord. So if you're on the Discord, it'll be in the Red Knights only channel, and otherwise it'll be sent via Patreon. So you'll get your notification through Patreon. It probably goes to your email or on the YouTube membership page on my channel. So multiple places, Peter, because I always know you can never find the link. Got to the point now where I just email you. So hopefully see plenty of you there on Friday for a good chin wag. Have a proper catch up. So it'll be good to see you then for that. Remember, if there's any random streams, they'll be on Twitch. So if you're a long time YouTube follower, subscribe and not on Twitch yet, and you want to carry on and find out when I'm live and stuff like that, get signed up to Twitch. It's not that a horrible place. So if you want to hang out whilst I stream at random times during the week, chances are I would say there'll definitely not be one tomorrow because I'm going to the dentist in the morning, so half my face will be frozen, and so the next one might be Thursday afternoon or evening. We shall see. Yes, yeah. Twitch is like literally maybe 3 seconds after I say it. YouTube is closer to 30. So, and there's more interactive things you can do on Twitch as well. You get the channel points and force me to drink whiskey or tea or whatever, amongst other things. But yeah. So if you want to be part of that, get yourself a Twitch account if you haven't already.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Thank you, Chen, for demonstrating that. As it search, well, that's good. To be honest, some of the people that I watch with the dual stream, I actually prefer to be watching on Twitch. So there you go. Just one of them things. I think it probably is the latency thing. Certainly any streams I was ever interactive with as a viewer, Twitch was great because you were a lot closer to the. You're only a couple of seconds behind real time. But if you watched on YouTube, you're like second. You were quite away, and conversations move on. So, right. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I am blabbing and waffling as per usual. I will try to remember to record a Wednesday waffle this week. I did forget. It might be humorous if I do it tomorrow whilst my face is frozen. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do one last week. I will try to be better this week. But yeah, that video once I do it, I'll post the link to Discord, and then it'll be in the YouTube community feed, I think, or wherever. So yes, right, Grant. Thank you so much. Have a lovely rest of the day, wherever you are in the world, whether you've got an hour left of it or several. Have a lovely time. You might be in Australia, you might have hours and hours and hours of the day left because it's only just the morning. But have a lovely time, and we will see you soon. So until the next one, keep it hard. See yous.